podcast?
What?
You want a podcast?
Yeah.
All right, good, because we're doing it right now.
Whoa!
It's recording, so now we're talking. June? Is that the month? June 19th, 2013?
Wednesday.
It's a Wednesday as usual.
Mm-hmm.
Patrick joined on FaceTime. We have guests today as well. Would you like your actual names out there in the internet world, or do you have aliases you want to go by?
No, I'm case I'm
Scared inmate number 1 and scared inmate
Twitter.
number 2.
Follow me on Twitter.
Which ones?
Scared inmate number 1 and scared inmate number 2.
Arrested Development.
Yeah, I don't know. If they don't want their names out there.
Brother Murphy,
Yeah.
but not me, Brother Murphy. Actual Miles Murphy.
Yeah.
And then Kenneth.
Case on 48.
Keystone 48. Is that your Twitter?
Yeah.
No, I'm Keystone Light.
Oh, Keystone Light. That's right. That rhymed. All right. So guests in the studio, Patrick on the FaceTime. I don't know what we're gonna do today. I guess we're gonna have to talk up that whiskey war thing a little bit, but
A little bit.
no one listens to it. So I don't think anyone's gonna know whether we did that or not.
What is whiskey war?
Oh,
No.
we'll talk about it on the
All right,
podcast.
Okay, all right. I'm curious. I'm just curious. All right.
All right. So the usual. What's new since last week? What's happened since we last parted ways?
I turned off the cable, the TV.
Like you just pushed the power button?
Like I turned her off. I've become disconnected from the television, much as your Facebook move a ways back, where you're cutting yourself off. Maybe not the same concept, but the same effect for me.
So you're cold turkeying some cable. You no longer have cable.
But you pay
television.
for cable.
You pay for it.
Did you cancel a subscription?
Or are you stealing?
I don't know yet. There's a good chance I could still steal the basic stuff, but as far as I know right now, it's just internet. So that requires, the Hulus and the Netflix if I want it. But I almost don't even want to do that. I almost want to just go.
You're getting a little ahead of yourself.
What about Breaking Bad?
Yeah. What about
There's always the internet downloads.
but
You can always
that's obnoxious.
you can torrent. They go up like right
Netflix
after.
rules.
I guess that's true. Well, Netflix won't update
It's the
stuff.
way of the world.
What I'm
Steal it.
saying is, I was excited to call them. I was like, man, what am I going to do? I'm going to, read books. I'm going to, go do activities. So many activities, Really. I think
Yeah.
I'm just going to, it's going to make me do other stuff than watch
When
Aerial America.
when did you cancel it?
Yesterday.
What have you done since?
Sitting around.
I've masturbated.
Of course. Obviously not to any cable
I
television.
just got home. You guys are here.
Fair enough.
Or I'm here.
You should be here with us.
He's fiending.
I feel like I am there, kinda. It's been a good 2 years, maybe, since I've been in the Murphy residence. Might be less.
Nah, you've been
But,
there since, I'm
Where
sure.
are we at? Are we in the kitchen?
We're in the dining room.
Dining room.
Yeah.
So
Right
there's
outside
your
the kitchen.
mom's desk down there.
This way.
Yes.
Yep.
Where you're
Okay.
pointing for everyone
And
to
the
hear
kitchen is there.
is correct.
Okay. Gotcha. When are you
Alright,
taking
so
off, Miles?
cable free?
Brandon's brother, Miles, there, sitting here.
The end of July. Yeah.
He's vying for your spot, Murphy and
I'm
Brandon.
taking back over. I'm going to take back over the old room. I don't know if I can
You're
do
not-
the grandma thing.
Why?
Oh, I just
You
busted
can't do
this
the
out
grandma
on
thing.
the
That
air.
was awesome.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, she's awesome. Sometimes.
Yeah, I guess I know what you mean.
I love grandma.
I got stuck at her house for an hour and a half, listening to her talk about her neighbors the other day.
Yeah, now do that
Yeah, every day.
just all the time.
Yeah, that would suck.
Yeah,
In the dead heat.
yeah, you were out there working, right?
Yeah, moving rocks.
You had to move rocks.
Yep.
I feel
Oh, I
bad,
meant
dude.
inside.
Yeah, she spent $450 on flowers.
Yeah, it's
Did she
just,
tell you all that?
She didn't tell me the price.
Yeah,
It's-
$450.
It's just as hot inside. She doesn't turn on the air conditioning.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so $450
You know
on
me.
flowers.
Yeah, on
AC
flowers.
is out of the question.
Huh?
Okay,
$450 on flowers, but AC is out of the question. Okay.
you gotta choose your battles. So, dude, So she spends like $450 on these flowers and sets up this flower bed that's kind of like in her yard, kind of not in her yard.
She owned it. She said she owned it. She said it was part of her land.
It's part of her land. It doesn't matter. Either way, she set up this thing, spent a bunch of time on it. She's fucking 80, 81.
Yeah, she was out like with a shovel, digging up stuff, getting rid of like a bunch of crap that was just sitting in this like little area on the top of her hill, and then
awesome.
She made a garden
for days,
and then within a week, someone complained to the CMA.
One person, yeah,
and they made her take it all down.
Yeah.
So she was so proud of this. All she talked about was like how the neighbors would
come and say like, "Oh, it's so pretty." Yeah.
And then they just
they
ripped it away from her. Yeah. It was so I feel bad. Shit like that happens to her all the time. She's not doing. She gets screwed over at that house. But,
really?
I mean, whatever.
The sod thing too.
Yeah. As much as you can complain about.
So were the neighbors just like sarcastically complimenting it?
No, they enjoyed it.
Real nice.
No, yeah, like they're older neighbors and stuff.
Nah,
they were like walking by and we're like, oh, because she had like hanging baskets and stuff like on the trees. Which
I'm the youngest person in that neighborhood by like 150 years. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, they're all pretty old.
It's
well, you're old as shit if like someone's plant hanging 2 inches beyond their designated barrier, like requires you to call planning and zoning and like file a complaint about it.
It's such an inconvenience to these people's lives that they have to make sure that she can't just like be happy and proud.
That lady's like a loser though. The lady that yelled at her or whatever, 'cause she's like in her 40s.
They're all losers. They're just
like half grandma's age, like crying about it.
Like no one will even do any of that work on their own. They have to pay. Everyone has to pay someone to do it all, or like.
Yeah. So, but dude, I might skip out. I might get the old room back. So you might come home to nothing.
Oh yeah, I didn't know I was busting that out.
Oh no, it's
Gus there, so that's exciting.
It's rightfully mine.
Because Miles was like,
"What, the downstairs room?"
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. I mean, you're gonna live there for 4 or 5 months.
Yeah, it was better than.
Or well, I guess it's like 4 months.
You have to deal with Miranda though.
Yeah.
I wanted to deal with anything. I'll just be in the basement.
Yeah, that's true. I don't deal with Miranda.
But she'll be in the basement. She'll totally go downstairs.
Whatever.
We'll be over here not watching cable together.
Yeah. Okay. So you're like 24 hours in. How's it feel?
I'm not even that much in because they said they're turning it off today, but it's still on, so I don't know.
How do you know?
Yeah.
I'm kind of disappointed that it's still on, in fact. Like, I turned it on, and it was, Falling Skies was on or something.
Before the Stanley Cup's over, too, you canceled.
Yeah.
There's still hockey to watch.
Because I was trying to talk myself into doing this for a couple weeks, and yesterday I'm like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to fucking do it. And then I did. It was awesome.
Well, I'm very proud of you.
The lady tried very hard to save me. She didn't want me to cancel.
Now her job's similar to yours, right? In that manner. How was her pitch? How'd she do?
Her job is similar to mine in the sense that I have to talk people out of canceling things, but her job probably recently changed because they don't.
Sorry, go ahead. That's exactly what you just did, but.
They don't have the ability to change anything anymore. Like, Charter used to be able to be like, okay, we'll reset all your bundles. We'll give you HBO for free. We'll do this, 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 and this. And now they don't do that anymore. Like, they won't try to hook it up to save you.
They don't offer you. They don't offer you bonuses to keep you as a customer.
They try to talk you into lessening what you have with them. They're like, why don't you just get rid of HBO? It's like, I didn't call you for financial advice. Like, I called you because I didn't need this anymore.
So, was there anything that she could have said that would have made you keep it, or you were dead set?
She could have said, here's some free cable. Like, I would have kept it because there's no reason not to if it's free. But she didn't say that, so I canceled it.
All right, let's discuss for a second here our meeting up on the weekend. I don't want to get too much into the video that we saw at Llewellyn's. I saw you at the bar on Friday or Saturday or whatever that was, and we saw an old friend's music video. An old friend of mine. I don't know if you knew him.
What? Where did we see the music? I saw this.
Yeah, probably. On Mike Henderson's phone.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever. It doesn't matter. We don't need to be all secretive about whatever's going
dude,
on.
I got I got home at 5:30 that night, so.
Oh, okay. Where'd the rest of the night take you?
Llewellyn's closed, Seavers, and driving.
Okay. So you went to Seavers.
Yeah.
All right. My discussion was going to be about
Coy Buckley.
Yes, Coy Buckley, which I will show to them on the break. But, dude, what's with Henderson? This has to be mentioned. Now, what is that kid's deal with me?
What?
What is that guy's deal with everyone? I don't even understand. I don't know if he just likes to have things against people, if that's his thing, but
Sounds like a
he's
really-
a weirdo, man.
You got beef?
Dude, there's beef going on.
Uh-oh.
Listen to this
He's
beef.
basically,
Let me hear the
he's
beef.
basically like the most fucked up guy I can remember, but his judgment, for various reasons, but is super judgmental about things that aren't factual about people because he thinks, I think that didn't even make sense what I
Yeah.
just said.
His
That
issue
really
with
makes sense.
his issue with me is he thinks I'm gay, and he's extremely homophobic, so he hates me. But I'm not gay.
Dead set on the fact Brandon's gay. Like, knows he's gay. We're like, no, Brandon's not
You
gay.
just become gay to spite him.
You don't have to hate him anymore because you're wrong. No, he's fucking gay.
So he's trying to.
So you saw this kid somewhere?
Yeah, okay, I've seen him multiple times. They're like our most recent, or our biggest confrontation was at a bar on good old Main Street.
Okay.
Main Street, St. Charles. Saw him, and I just dance and have a good time when I'm out.
Yeah.
And I guess he.
Dancing, what a bang!
Well, exactly.
Look, his life is acquired.
It's
It's all dancing.
he just dances, like this. I don't know
Patrick's
what's gay about
juggling
that.
balls and jerking off the air. So I went up and talked to him because I don't know that he has real issues with me. So I went up and talked to him, and I was just like, "Hey man, what's going on? How you been? I don't see him very often." He's like, "You need to get away from me.
What?
You need to get away from me right now, or something bad's gonna happen." So
Was
the
he
rest.
gonna hit you?
Yeah, he wanted to fight me, so I went to the other side of the room and just danced and stared at him the whole time I was dancing for
yeah, I would
for
do the same
10
thing.
straight minutes. All right. So now every time I've seen him like a few times since, and he won't look at me. Like I'm with a group of 7 people, and he'll come up and like shake everyone's hand and say hello, and then just walk right past me like I'm not there.
Oh,
it's
my
awkward.
God.
So so this made me want to bring up you. You had high school confrontations. Didn't some kid like punch you in the face or headbutt you or something? Haven't you fought kids before?
No, I never fought anyone.
Didn't some dude like punch you in the face?
Oh, Swagner. Yeah.
All right, so what happened?
yeah.
Tell me the story of what happened with this kid and how it came to be.
This is a long. I don't.
It's not really that long ago.
No,
like
not
a
long
long
ago. I was gonna say it's a
story.
long story. It's kind of hard to explain.
Did he
I don't
think
know.
you would
Kenny's
get?
got to help me on this. What?
All right, Kenny, explain the story to make this.
Well, it was a lot of our friends. We would just mess with.
Oh, yeah. Because we made fun of them. I don't even know.
We made fun of them for how they dressed because they wore the sparkly clothes, the Affliction shirts.
Patrick's personal favorite.
Yeah, and we made fun of them for that stuff because they
I'm
shot.
not the only one.
Everyone hates.
No one
Everyone
wears,
hates
no
them.
one wears that anymore.
Well, that was the point. That was why we made
40.
fun of them, and we were like, oh, shopping at Buckle and stuff like that, and it was just a lot of Facebook fights, and I don't know, there was like a big meetup at a house, and yeah, he hit me in the face. Like that was it. I mean, that's like a short version of it. I can't talk
So
about
you-
like I don't know like every like Facebook fight that we got, and there was the whole B tubes. This is too hard to explain.
So you guys
aren't gonna know,
just
like, what any of this means.
So you guys just made fun of each other.
No. Well, okay. It was like me, Dusselt. It was me and Dusselt mainly. Who else was the people that were like?
Are you talking more like jargon, like your language, like
No.
you say B tubes and like?
B tubes. Okay, Brandon Tubison. It's just like
Okay.
this kid.
See, I don't know
he
this
was,
language.
I know. That's what I'm saying. You were not going to understand any of this.
We could just say this other kid. You don't
we
need to
made
say-
fun of him. Well, mostly,
was the
I
original-
thought he was gay.
He is.
And he did. He is
ends
gay
up-
now.
He came out. He's totally
But
wholesome.
The
his
kid that
friend-
punched you in the face.
No.
Okay.
No. This
Which
is the
sounds like we
no.
might be this guy
Okay.
more, and he would be the victim.
Yeah,
We do.
we're making fun of gay kids. No, okay. Well, the kid was he had like a lot of girlfriends, like a lot of like friends that were girls,
Okay.
and he wore sparkly clothes and just acted gay. And one of the kids that we know posted a Facebook status, and it was, you know how the Spirit Days, we had the Spirit Days at high school. They made up one of them. It was called Swag Day. Okay. And the Facebook status was, I wonder what B-tubes will wear during Swag Day. Why can't I do that?
Because you're talking in your fist.
They can hear me. I'm talking like this. And then it started like 1,000 comment Facebook fight. 1,000 comments long.
Like
And
literally 1,000?
Yeah,
1,000
1,000.
There was like 30 people on this thing. Like
At least
going back
four
and
different
forth.
arguments happening at the same time.
And basically it escalated, and Dusel was he was trying to, there was like 4 people trying to fight Chris, and then we met up, a ton of people met up at my friend Mallory's house, and like 3 fights happened, and I got hit in the face.
Was it a sucker punch?
It was no. I mean, I wasn't expecting it because he was standing on one side of the circle. I was standing on the other. He kept egging me on. I'm like, I'm not gonna fight you, dude, because I knew you'd kick my ass. But yeah, and he just ran at me. I had my sunglasses on, and he popped me in the face, and the sunglasses flew off my head.
Was okay.
Yeah.
Was this the guy?
What?
That was the.
Not Brandon, not him. But he. I mean, they all wore it. But Brandon was the gay kid that just like we had made fun of on a Facebook status, and his friend Ryan
said he gets more girls than any of us ever will.
So at the
But it
time,
turned out being gay.
he was still saying that he was straight.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, his
thought
friends
it
were
was
defending him, saying like, "Oh, he gets more pussy than you do." We were like, "No, he's totally gay." But I mean, yeah, I don't know.
And now self-proclaimed gay.
He's totally.
he got caught. He got caught 69 the dude.
Yeah, that totally happened.
How do you get caught 69?
That's like
They walked in. He was at a
He was
party.
at a party and he was
party.
just with...
That's
That's a 77, right?
Yeah.
Not
He's talking about the dicks.
Flip it up. L squared.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. So that happened, and
wow. That's very careless to just be 60, 70. What 77?
77.
77.
At
I guess
a
they
party.
still stand upright, so that wouldn't work. But
7 and an hour.
well,
Dude, Affliction shirts. I went to see a show last night, and this metal band called Miss May I,
Oh yeah.
sponsored by Affliction.
Jesus Christ.
And
That band's terrible. I know that band is.
I forget the name of the second band,
Into that.
but okay. So you know how I told a story about the singer from As I Lay Dying trying to hire someone to kill his wife?
Yeah.
All right.
Right.
So the show I went to last night was supposed to be that show that As I Lay Dying was going to be playing, and so they got dropped off, obviously, and 2 more bands picked up. One of the other bands that joined played an As I Lay Dying song. They're like, all right, because they're not here. I know everyone wanted to see As I Lay Dying. We'll do this. So nothing was really mentioned of like what happened and why they weren't there. But it was the weirdest feeling, like being there while they were playing an As I Lay Dying song.
People like into it?
Oh, everyone loved it. I mean, the song fucking
like
rules.
you were like a hand in the murder somehow or something?
Yeah, it just felt weird to be like, fuck yeah. Like it'd be like all the other stuff we mentioned, like Lost Prophets. The dude was like convicted
Like
of
a pedophile?
like raping a 1-year-old or something like that.
Yep.
He really did.
Tribute band, being in a tribute band with that guy, or for that guy or something.
Or like the new lead singer of that band. Like I don't know if that band would keep going, but like, dude, fucking like if you were, I guess, did Michael Jackson ever perform after like pedophilia stuff came out for him?
Yeah.
Would you go to a Michael
They
Jackson
made
show and be
movies
like,
right after he died.
fuck yeah? When he was still alive though.
I think he still. I'm gay.
He
that
definitely
happened like over years, so I guarantee he probably did.
Michael Jackson's also like
Yeah, he did like a
pop
world
god,
tour, didn't he?
though. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're talking about a fan base that you could fuck a kid in the face on camera and you'd still retain like 40% of your fan. Like, As They Lay Dying is not the same. He has like, they have like 100,000 solid dedicated fans where even they're like, it's pretty fucked up. Point given.
I was just talking about
Affliction shirts
essential
are for guys who want to be extra tough to cover up that they're gay.
Dude, I was making jokes last night about it, but the cutoff shirt, is this a new
Oh, that's
the cutoff sleeve.
That's
it's
a thing.
Tank tops.
I own some cutoff.
Tank tops is like the new thing.
Like not the
Both cutoff
not
sleeves.
the
Yeah, tank
You
tops.
talking about real tank tops, like ones
Real
you buy,
tank
or
tops.
the cutoff ones?
Real
that
tank
you
tops
make?
and cutoff ones.
Yeah, that's been a
People
thing
like
for a
tank
while.
tops because they're like in the heat. I got the sweaty pits going.
Yeah, you're pitting.
You
pretty
know.
Yeah,
hard.
tank tops are alright.
But
What are you saying? Those are like too douchey?
It was overwhelming.
They're kinda
That's what I'm
douchey.
saying.
They're
though.
very
You got
douchey.
bedazzled
Yeah,
I mean,
pants.
it's
and
better than
tank
like a
tops.
Saint logo that's like glowing.
Yeah, I mean, no, it's not a sparkly shirt, but it's a more masculine version of a sparkly shirt. I think it's pretty. There's some homo behind it as well. Masculine. Mac?
I don't know.
Cut off.
What's the joke?
The Mac.
Mac.
Oh, Mac. Okay, all right. That's a good joke. I like that one. I like how you just saved it for Miles only.
I don't know.
You can say it to everyone. All right. How you doing over there, Patrick? You hanging in there? Thumbs up?
All right.
Okay. Is
Yeah.
this
Hold on.
are we overpowering the mic there for you?
Look at that doggy. What is he doing over there?
Yeah, great for the listeners.
Yeah, we have
yet
no.
again.
They have no idea what's going on.
The people listening. Look at that doggy.
No, I don't know. Do you have some stuff written down there that we're supposed to cover? Now that we've gotten through the stuff that we have.
No, I mean, yeah, there's. We don't have anything. No, we're just going over some stuff. I got some stuff written down, but we'll get to it eventually. I hope.
Yeah.
You guys bring anything to the table here? You just sit.
Speaking of getting punched in the face, didn't that happen to you twice though?
Are you talking about Josh Roney recently?
There's another.
I got another actual real fight.
Oh, Mohawk kid that passed out shitting on the toilet.
What are you talking about?
Mohawk kid.
Shitting on the toilet.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead and tell your story.
I want to hear
you have-
that.
you have a story?
You want my story?
Mohawk kid.
Oh, I want to hear this story.
Roni?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You had like a party or something one day, and I came
Oh, yes, yes. Okay. Oh my God. Yeah. Okay.
I came downstairs,
Yeah.
or I think I was living here in the other room at the time or something, and I went in there to take a piss.
No, it was,
and
it was when you were living downstairs in between
Yeah.
leases or something. Yeah.
I was living down there, and I guess I was asleep, and I woke up and I needed to take a piss, and I walked into the bathroom downstairs. And one of his buddies is just naked, sitting on the toilet, passed out. So I guess he was super drunk and needed to take a shit, and decided to
I
take
remember
all of his
that.
clothes off to take the shit,
Yeah.
and then just passed out.
Well, yeah, that's the kid that I got. in a
Okay,
fight with.
so that kid fought you.
Yeah. I was at a friend's party at her apartment, and he showed up probably right around when we were leaving.
Pretty
And
drunk. Pretty drunk.
What? We were pretty.
Yeah,
drunk. We were
pretty
pretty
drunk.
drunk. We were pretty drunk, and I was just being an asshole. He went out onto the deck to smoke a cigarette, and I walked out the door, and I patted him on the back, and I say, "What did I say? Have a good night, drive safe, or something."
Yeah.
Just to be an asshole.
And I told him
Right.
to get fucking
And then I walked down the stairs to go to the bottom of the apartment, and he was like, "What'd you say to me?" And I was like, "Oh shit, here we go." So he ran down the stairs. And he was just yelling at me, and I was like, "Dude, get a fucking life, whatever." And he cheap shot at me. He ran at me, hit me in the face. And I was like the side of the face, and then we just got in a little fight. Got some little scars on my knee.
Well, what happened with the falling out? What happened?
What do you mean? Like, what happened with the fight?
No,
No,
why
he
did you
didn't
guys?
like
Why
us.
did it? What happened?
Yeah, we went.
What happened?
Yeah,
from
we just
him?
went from friends to like
Yeah.
he punched you in the face. Like
No, I told you I
As
was
you
being an
said,
asshole to you.
have a good
I
night.
haven't. I don't even know.
I'm an
why I
asshole
don't
to all
like
my
him.
friends all the time. We don't
he just,
punch
like-
each other in the face.
Yeah, but that's.
I don't know
even
why he didn't like us, but he just started talking
Well, we.
talking ass. And then-
Yeah. Well, I mean, we just kind of stopped liking him because he's one of those like compulsive liar kids. You know, do you ever have like a friend like that just like makes up stories and just
Mike Henderson, maybe.
Yeah, Mike Henderson's
okay,
one of those.
you probably like this kid. I don't know. I mean, this kid's a closet homosexual. I guarantee it.
Oh
No,
yeah,
he is.
This
He
kid's
did-
like-
'cause
this
this kid,
kid
yeah,
is
he
gay.
tried sucking a
This-
guy off at a party.
Yeah, this kid's gay. Like he is gay. I know this kid's
That's
gay.
a pretty
Lots of dudes-
Allegedly.
No, well, that's a whole different story.
A lot of dudes sucking in this one.
Yeah, he.
Mike Henderson would be proud.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I don't even know where we're going.
No, I mean, that was good.
Yeah, he
So
my dents in my car. You know the dents in my car.
which ones?
The 2 big dents on my driver's side.
Sure, yeah.
He kicked those in my car.
He kicked them into your car.
Yeah, with his friend. Like
He gay rage kicked those dents and it.
And I don't even know why he did that, because at that time I hadn't talked to him in a while, and like I hadn't been like, hey, fuck you, Josh Roney. Like,
He's a psychopath. He's weird.
Yeah, he's crazy.
Were you around, or was it like
No.
he did it?
He did it in the break.
He did it like
at the
middle of the night.
Yeah.
He just came over, kicked a couple dents in your car.
And then he told Chris, and then Chris told me.
Wow, what a douche.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's all right.
He won the fight though. He beat up the guy.
I got some solid hits on the head.
Way to go.
Yeah.
You beat up a drunk gay loser.
No, he was not drunk.
You're gonna get a hate crime charge against you.
Yeah, probably. We'll see.
Does your insurance cover a raging gay man?
I don't know.
Is that part of your
pissed 'cause she owns
policy?
the car. I just told Mom about it like 2 weeks ago, and she's super pissed.
The dents that are clearly on the side of your door?
Yeah, but I just had recently found out that they were kicks. I found out who did it, and I told her, and she knows who he is because she goes to Starbucks all the time.
Oh.
He works there.
One of those.
Yep.
All right, we got break time coming up. You got anything else before the break? Should we get into another? I guess we probably shouldn't get into another discussion before we take the break.
Not.
We've been talking for 20. How long?
26 minutes.
Dang.
Yeah, time
Right on
flies.
the money.
All right.
Yeah. We'll play something Whiskey Warfest related.
Yeah.
Do I get to hear about this when we come back?
Yeah,
from the break?
we'll come back from the break, discuss what we're gonna play or what we played, and then we can use it for the plugs at the end. But yeah, break time. See you in a minute. right. That's the break. There's a little track by a band called Lesbians. Called, the fuck
Let's
was...
Be Ants.
Let's Be Ants.
It's from their new split.
It's a nice little ditty. Ooh, from their split. You know the guys? How do you know them?
I know Lesbians. I know one of them, Paul.
And then it's not Paul.
The redhead guy.
Yeah,
Right.
and the drummer.
Whiskey War Fest next weekend. I guess we got to talk about that for a second, and we'll wrap it up at the plug section as well.
Yeah.
The 29th, there's an all-day festival at the VFW Hall.
29th of this month.
The 29th this month. It's next Saturday.
Okay.
And
I'll be gone, but all right.
okay, well, it's $10 to get in. And we'll plug the Facebook page, but you can check all the bands out. They're all linked on the Facebook band event page.
20 bands.
20 bands, probably more.
$10.
$10, 20 bands.
Yeah.
You think decent deal?
It's a good deal.
Band for
Plus,
50 cents?
There's all kinds of stuff going on. They got raffles for guitars and drum kits. You got your Life.Internet buddies will be there.
Ooh.
We're gonna be doing stuff, and I'll talk to Patrick about. We'll talk
You guys
about
should make stickers
some ideas.
or something.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
There's no time. We're not gonna promote hard. We're just gonna be hanging out, and hopefully people will be interested in what we're doing.
We're going to hit the email list. If you want to get on the email, we'll send you out a little weekly update when the episode comes out, and any input you'd like to provide. So,
Live.Internet podcast.
you guys should check your Vine.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a new Vine of the Life.Internet on P_Nice Vine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure it's as gold as the rest of them are.
It's pretty funny, actually. Anyway, continue. Yeah, we got the Whiskey War thing coming out, which we're pretty pumped for.
We got things coming up for that too. I think we got a few ideas, but we're not going to spoil them.
Of what? What are you talking about?
Stuff we're going to do for the festival.
Oh, as Life.Internet?
Yeah, little games we'll play maybe, or contests we might have.
Ooh.
But
Better get on it for that stuff.
We'll see what happens. I went and hung flyers with them over the weekend.
Oh, you did go, huh?
Yeah, met up with David and Jake and Katie Brown. Walked around Main Street, St. Charles. Hung up
How was
flyers. Oh, it was nice. It was brutally hot, and it interrupted the party that I was at for some people. But whatever. Fuck that. You guys find anything good on your phones there?
Sorry, I was looking at the Vine.
Checking the Vine?
I just followed Patrick.
You want to play that? Here.
Can we play it?
Let's check the
What
audio.
is it?
Let's play the Vine.
There's really not much. Well,
See, it's about halfway into the Vine already.
No, it's alright. Let it play. It'll loop.
Old cabinet banking. All these other people have like dumbass Facebooks. Old cabinet banking.
Yeah.
All these other people have like
When we totally didn't expect it.
The other one's good, though.
He was there.
Yeah.
The other one.
Oh, he's got another one.
There's more.
I had no idea you were there.
Yeah. We'll have to put that one up so people know what we're giggling about.
Yeah. You can share them now. Well, I guess you can. Yeah, you can share them. You can share them. You can embed them.
We can put those right up on the website.
Yeah, you can embed them now and stuff. So you can post those.
We'll link those bad boys. Man, that was
Video saves to my phone too. So, but anyway,
that was loud on the mic. That's gonna be great. All right, Patrick, I wanted to talk to you about something now that Health Kid is here. You say you've been eating healthy lately.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Now, when you say you've been eating healthy, please explain what you mean by that.
Yeah, I want a beer.
I don't know.
Speaking of health.
I've been eating better than normal. You mean specifically what am I eating or what?
So you don't mean healthy, you mean better than...
Like not
I would
fast
say
food.
pretty healthy, like nuts and stuff and things like that.
Okay.
Fruits.
You describe sandwiches as healthy food.
I describe them as healthier food
That's healthy.
because they're in a solid form more or less. You have solid elements, whereas
More or
like
less.
What do you eat
You know, like
beforehand? Were you like slurping grease?
You know what I'm saying? Like, you eat a hamburger and you're eating something that's like smashed together and put on a grill. Or you're eating like a taco. It's just all this stuff. It's like, but a sandwich is like turkey,
I don't even know what that
bread,
means.
you know, lettuce, you know.
It's a burger's layered meat and vegetables. The sandwich is the same thing.
No, you know that's not
really
true.
greasy.
I don't even know what that means.
No, you know, I eat the chicken and the shrimp and the
you
good the almonds in the morning and all that, so I can poop.
The fiber.
Oh no, you're cutting out.
You're lagging.
Oh, it's cutting. Is that here or is that on your end?
I think he's good.
All right, you're back.
But like trying to be,
Yeah.
but at the same time, what I'm going through is
He's acting like he's lagging.
is like
Does that pick up well for everyone? Like when people do that, they continue their word. I don't know what you are.
Yeah, like their
talking,
sentence.
but no one talks
I
like
wasn't
that. So
doing
it's
that.
not. I know, but I'm just giving an example of what people normally do when they act
Yeah.
like that's happening. That's it. Dude, I had Chinese food yesterday. Then speaking of healthy,
It's my favorite.
yeah, full of MSGs and whatnot.
Well,
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
Yeah, what do you mean?
If you, I was gonna say, I mean, if you go out to eat, yeah, it's gonna be filled with that shit. But
Yeah, no,
you can
no, I
buy
would-
your own and cook it or make. It's my favorite stuff. I had some of that kung pao chicken I made the other day.
Which looked delicious.
It was very good.
Sure
You
you
could have
made it
had
very
some. You didn't ask, but
Well, I mean, you ate it anyway, so
Yeah.
I'm glad I didn't because you had it for leftovers.
True.
I want to talk about the fortune cookie.
what about the fortune cookie?
yeah.
What
Get
is
some good.
what is with the? Okay, I think it was. You will be obtaining something you've wanted for a long time, or something along those lines. Question posed will be: are you superstitious? Other part of it: what is with the feeling of hope that you get from a fortune cookie? Like, I'm
They're
not
generic. They're generic. Sayings.
They are generic.
That people like are like, oh, cool. Like
They are generic,
They
but you open them up,
mm-hmm.
and whatever they say, for some reason, you get the hope inside of you that whatever that fortune is saying it to you directly. And I don't know, because I'm not superstitious, but why does that affect you in a way that, like, you think it might be true?
Because you hope it's true. Because half the time, well, I'd say 90% of the time, they're saying
Never had a
you
bad
will come into money very soon. And you're like, oh, sweet. Like, of
Mine are
course-
usually just like mottos to live by. Mine aren't
Yeah.
even like fortunes anymore.
So you open them, really?
Or
Because
read
I mean,
them.
you get like 3 of them, which kind of defeats the purpose in something specific to you. And then they put 15 numbers at the bottom. Hey, is your lucky number on the bottom there? And you're like, I do feel pretty lucky about 21, when normally your lucky number is 3, and you know that, and you're lying to yourself on the behalf of the fortune cookie.
All right.
They probably just fell out of the sleeve, and you felt at that point compelled to then open and read the fortune. I don't think you really.
But you're proving my point exactly with thinking that your lucky number is 3. What makes your lucky number 3? Or is that just a vague
It's always
example?
been 3.
All right.
It's,
Now,
it's always been 3.
a lot of people say that bad things happen in 3s. I've heard that many times. So what makes 3 your lucky number?
I've had more success on 3 than anything. Pick a number 1 through 15. 3. Okay, I can't tell you how many times that has, and on the board I've hit pretty well on the roulette.
3 and 7.
And everybody's got to have a lucky number. There's no real reason. Just 3's always been my lucky digit.
All right. Are you superstitious about anything at all? Other
My
than 3?
superstition, I used to be very superstitious. Now my superstition is the most insane possible superstition, which is not to be superstitious.
Okay. So you're
So, like, if I'm thinking of something I'm like, I can't be superstitious, or this thing will happen.
But that's just feeding the superstition.
It's like a conundrum of superstition.
Yeah, you're in like a, what is that,
Endless loop.
yeah.
Because then what's the solution then? To be superstitious? It baffles me.
What about you, gentlemen? Any superstitions?
I don't walk under ladders, but
I don't really
that's
have
about
any.
it.
Yeah.
I just don't think that's safe to do that.
It is a general superstition, and most of them have like the things that hold them together. I can't really describe that. How do you describe that? Like
The
that
hinges?
locks them into
Yeah.
place. So how are you? I guess you got to duck under that already.
Yeah.
In what situation are you like? You can't just walk around.
I don't know. I usually just felt like, well, that just looks like an obstacle.
All right. So
Have you been in a situation where you needed to walk under a ladder and
No,
I had no other choice.
No.
it's just a life policy without any real, reason for it? I don't know. I think you get the hockey superstition, the beards and the stuff.
it is
I guess I'll
playoff.
do that.
It is Stanley Cup hockey. A lot of beards going on, dude. Like I played hockey. I just told a story over the weekend. I did a week long camp in Minnesota. I don't remember what age. It was probably like 14, maybe. Traveled to Minnesota, and I was there for a week. Obviously, for the week long.
Mm-hmm.
I've always had the issue with pooping in public, which I've overcome recently. Not only did I
Still
not,
can't do that.
I
Well,
can't do that shit.
you're very funny.
I'm gonna tell you what, a bag of almonds and 2 cups of black coffee in the morning, and you may change your policy on shitting in public.
Might just have to go ahead, dude. Okay, so full week of not shitting. All right. On top of that,
Wait, that was
a-
week of not shit.
that was a full week in Minnesota.
Oh, I've done that.
There was no poop.
Yeah.
All right. So no poop happened. Not only that, but this was hockey camp. I did not shower once.
Oh,
I mean, you played hockey, you know what a hockey bag and what you smell like when you play hockey, dude. A week, and I guess it was like my fear of like being in a shower with dudes. I don't know why that was a thing for me, but I never did like the. I guess it's a sports thing where you can just walk into the shower and be naked.
Yeah.
And it's not a big deal. Like no one cares. No one looks at
that'd
each
be
other.
Weird for me.
I've never had to be in that scenario. As crazy as that sounds, there was never a point where I needed, to do the whole "hey everybody" thing.
Everybody.
The hey everybody thing.
Now I've had to hold the poop for 4 to 5 days at like church camp or something. My dad's like, "You're going." I'm like, "No." And I didn't want to poop in front of the church kids, so I get that part. But
Dude, full week of no poops and no showers.
The 5th grade
I
camp was kind of weird.
I told you that I pooped one time in high school.
One time.
One time.
One time, senior year.
I gotta mute real quick.
All
But it
right.
should be alright.
All right. All right. Patrick's taking a phone call, which we're watching him doing, and he's staring us in the face.
Getting close.
I don't know if this is muted on his end as well.
Now you
Can you shake your head yes or no?
have to
No,
mute it. You
no,
have to
he
hit the
can.
button.
He can hear us. So I guess we'll discuss. All right. So one poop in high school.
One poop in high school.
I could never poop on vacation. I think it's just gross.
You're on vacation. You're staying in a hotel,
Oh, no, in the hotel, but like anywhere. But I'm usually not in the hotel because we're doing things.
but you can poop in public in your hometown. So what does
I just
vacation?
I just like
have to do with it?
shitting in my own house.
Oh yeah, home base is always your best
Like,
option.
but like I really don't like public restrooms at all.
Oh, he's back.
It's very odd. All right.
I didn't really need to mute it, but
Yeah, I mean, we appreciate that
Does
you
it
did.
black out for you too?
When you mute it?
Ah, damn it. Alright, we're staying on this time.
What?
Yes, Kelly.
Let's listen in.
Yeah. Alright. No.
And?
Alright, sees you. What? I got about 5 minutes.
Okay. Well, we got about 15.
15, 16.
No, I guess we gotta subtract 2 more minutes off of this, which leaves us about 16 plus the intro track, which leaves us about 15 plus the outro stuff, which leaves about around 13 or so. So we're gonna do 12. No, 8 without you. 8 still.
A lot of math and minutes there.
Yeah,
Yeah, I could not do that.
yeah. Not a lot of good math happening there either in my head, but it's been a while. All right, so superstitions are covered. Poop in public's once again been touched on.
Oh yeah, the talk.
You've talked about that before.
Yeah, it's come. It
Yeah,
comes
it's
up
gross
often.
though.
Thanks for listening, by the way. Anything else, Patrick? What do you got? Nothing on your mind, lady. What about Microsoft? And the we talked about Xbox a little bit, I think last week or the week before, the E3 situation, how they weren't doing the digital rights management stuff. Like you had
So
to
they withdrew that today, right?
Yeah, so they canceled out on having to be online to play video games.
Right.
And I believe they also canceled the I guess, are all games going to be digital? Did you guys understand how that's going to work?
They had to be downloaded or whatever. They had to be downloaded to your hard drive.
Is online still a thing?
So you still purchased...
Live.
Yeah, the thing that's supposed to be like where you could stream any game to where on any like TV, basically.
I don't know.
I didn't hear about that.
I think, they're doing something like that. Sharing is going to be a lot more applicable, so to speak. But,
what about... Okay, so you're saying that you would still purchase discs in stores, but then download them to your specific Xbox?
They said something about like the games had to be downloaded, but that doesn't make any sense because how big's the hard drive? Because how many games can you even fit? Would you have to like delete games off your hard drive to play a new game or something?
They're turning more into like PCs, honestly. Games are.
But what... Why would they still take the time and money?
Well, no, apparently you can just download them from the marketplace. Like, you don't have to own the disc. Which you can already do now.
well, look it up, you bunch of dummies. No, but I gotta go.
Oh, okay. Well, it was good talking to you.
I gotta go.
All right. Have fun. It was nice. Good podcasting with you.
Alright, well, hopefully I see you guys before people leave the place that me and Brandon live. Alright.
What?
Before you go to Columbia or wherever you're going.
Yeah, I got a little while.
Yeah, we got a
Month or
while.
so?
We'll do a thing.
So
And that's
So I'll see you.
Yep. All right. See you. It's like an hour and a half away tops.
Yeah, it's not far.
Yeah, not too far.
Yeah, you said you were leaving, so why don't you do
yeah,
it?
bye.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, use that middle finger to push the end button. There you go. All right. All right. So we're left to our own to finish it off.
Yeah, the reason you'd have a hard copy is so like I don't know, people are just old fashioned.
I would love
if
that.
you lost your account, then like you don't have it anymore because that's just anything.
Did they
that's
take
digital.
out the sharing stuff? Like,
I've had my Steam account hacked before and I lost everything. I had to get a new account.
I don't know what they took out because that's actually another staple of our podcast is to not look up any like actual information and be prepared for anything.
Okay.
So all I know is that they don't do like the internet. You have to be connected to the internet thing anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And we can look it up on the internet. I mean, we're live right here now. We can just see what they have to say. Gamers would have to connect to the internet at least every 24 hours in order to
then
play.
You had to have someone on your friends list to share a game with, or something. They had to be on your friends list for a certain amount of time to be able to share a game. They can only play a game one time. That's what I heard.
The other, I guess.
Very weird.
So the $100 difference between the Xbox One and the PS4 is also because it comes with a Kinect. Like you have to have the Kinect.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I heard that too. Mm-hmm.
Which I guess was part of the having to be connected to the internet. So they might even bail on having to be connected to the
Drop the
Kinect.
price.
We could just go on speculation. We don't really need to read about the actual details of things. But
Well, how much were the old consoles when they first came out? Like, how much
They were
was
pretty-
PS4?
I think 400.
PS3?
The Xbox 360 was $400.
yeah, 400.
Yeah. I mean, it's
Was it? Oh, because the PlayStation was
the
like
PS3 was
$600.
like 600,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
Yes.
Ridiculous.
Yeah. I mean, it's going to be 400 now. I don't know. I heard a poll was PS3 had a lot more people that like who's what are you going to buy?
Yeah, but until
PS4.
that
PS4
dropped, though, with that they knocked
which
it
it
all
might
off.
change stuff. But I heard the PlayStation was doing stuff similar to that too, though.
And so now the PlayStation, you have to pay for online gaming. Is that correct as well?
I
Have you heard
don't
anything
know
about that?
I don't know about that.
I don't know why they wouldn't just take advantage of that and just
I mean,
not make it that way so you have a huge advantage over your competitor.
It's always been free, so I mean, I don't know. I assume they're going to keep it free.
Like I said, we like to go off speculation and then just know actual information. So we just make up things and then hope that it spawns some type of conversation.
Flip a coin and buy one.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it like next gen stuff. I mean, until something comes out
They gotta have games ready for it too. Like I don't want to, like when you buy like the Xbox 360, there was like 4 games when it came out.
Call of Duty.
It was like Call of Duty 2 and like a Madden game. And that was it.
Yeah.
Yeah, release games are always whatever because they have to work out bugs of everything too. So what's
I don't know why that's happening.
is that an alarm or was that a phone call? So you got 2 different phone calls with 2 different ringtones? Is that what just happened?
I don't know why that was my music that played, but Jerry just called me again. I don't know why. Sorry.
No worries here. I guess we only have a few minutes left to wrap things up. Yeah, we'll get to one last thing, as I wrote down a few things. We brought you in for the podcast. Mm-hmm. You're not that much younger, but you're younger, and the younger crowd is fascinating to me. You guys live a whole different life than what I lived. Just in these the 6-year difference, short 6-year difference. You guys had a lot more at a later age or a younger age of technology and whatnot. But all right, fuck all that.
What's the?
Let's just get right into
what's
it.
The thing?
I want to know about sayings that you come up with and how they catch on. All right, so take a dump was the big one.
Yeah, that was us. That was our family.
Okay, the family. Okay, where did take a dump come from? That had to have been you.
I have no idea.
Take a dump, or I've heard about that.
You say that?
Yeah, I gotta go take a dump.
I mean, I said that on Xbox.
No, not go take. Not in the
like,
literal sense.
Like it
it's
was like
go fuck yourself.
Yeah,
but it's take a dump.
Yeah, he has no idea because that's more of I don't know.
Is that an inside thing?
No, that's me. That's a me thing. That was something I just started saying at the house. That they didn't know about that.
So that's.
I think Clayton. I think it was me and Clayton. I think it was me and Clayton.
So that hasn't even ventured into your other. Okay, because you guys now do the weird kid thing.
Weird kid.
Has weird kid caught on?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it's caught on pretty well.
Basically, we give it, but we throw it up on Twitter, and then Jack will usually get a hold of it, and then that thing will explode.
Yeah, Jack's got a lot of followers on Twitter.
That's
a lot of people that I don't really talk to. I've seen say it, which is pretty weird.
All right, I know noob was a thing for
That's old, very old.
Well, for that wasn't yours or ours or whatever.
That was a gaming thing. Yeah.
That was a gaming thing, and then nub.
That was just a variation.
Spawned from that. Mm-hmm. Now, were you on top of nub before?
I was on top of nub.
I definitely
before that became mainstream.
Yes.
All right. Mm-hmm. So explain weird kid and how this can catch on.
Okay.
Okay. Really, all started was when we were
talking about Chris.
Yeah, we were in Chris's basement, and we were hanging out, and we were talking about how Chris is how he had matured and
previously before he had. When he was weird kid, he was kind of goth. Almost. Yeah, he long really stringy hair. He liked Lamb of God and just weird Lamb of God's.
I like Lamb of God.
Lamb of God's good, but it's associated with a stranger crowd of people.
Mm-hmm. I was at a Kill Switch Engage show last night.
Yeah, but that's different. It's different. It's okay. What about Megadeth?
So weird kid is literally weird kid.
Weird kid. Yes. But he was he's oh, I was just being weird. I was weird kid back then when he was talking about when he liked Lamb of God. But then then he kind of got his haircut.
Because it was originally that's what we had said, and now we have associated with a lot of different things. Yeah, being weird kid. So it's like a verb. It's saying you're weird kid. Or an adjective.
So instead of oh, that's fucked up, it's oh, that's weird kid. Yes. Or what are you doing that? It's not douchey, it's weird kid.
Not douchey. Douchey's nah.
Douchey can be
douchey's different than weird kid.
Yeah, douchey's can be acceptable, but weird kid's just
yeah, it's just
you're really awkward.
Or
Okay.
yes,
Or-
awkward, strange. Just I mean, like I wrote a list of things.
You have a weird kid list?
I have a
Then
list
pull it up
of
right now.
some things. These
Then
are
throw up the things we got.
okay.
All right, I would love to hear some weird kid stuff because
Man, where's it at? Oh,
I haven't-
no, that's not it.
I've known about the weird kid world, but I haven't ventured into it myself yet. So I want to know. I want to know what will allow me to use weird
Okay, here we
kid.
go. These are
What-
some things.
Okay.
These are some things. Some of these you won't really understand.
Are these
because
going
they're
to sound
kind
like?
of inside.
Are these going to sound like memes when you say them?
No,
No.
Okay. All right.
Things that are weird, kid.
these are things that are weird, kid. Energy drinks.
All right. So, dude, you're drinking that energy
I like energy
kid.
drinks.
Energy. What?
I like energy drinks.
Yeah.
Are you saying I drink them? Is that
No,
what
I
you're
mean,
going to say?
no. I was trying to give like if you were in the spelling bee and they're like,
Yeah.
use it in a sentence.
Yeah. Okay. the
Energy drinks are weird, kid.
yeah, they are weird.
You can't use a if you're given the
like-
definition of something.
Like,
you
quit
can't.
drinking that. Quit drinking that monster, you fucking weird kid.
It's hard to explain why these things are okay. Walmart clothes, Monster clothing, Crocs, Big Bang Theory, Family Guy, Jeff Dunham. I'm just skipping it.
So these are just douchey things.
Not even
No, they're not
douchey.
douchey,
They're just like it's weird
Like,
to it's weird
yeah.
to like.
They're at
these
one
things.
point where like mainstream, but they're those people that are like still clinging on to like
Dubstep,
whatever.
Hot Topic, Juggalos. I wouldn't get that. Axe, jean shorts, Anime Kids, which is weird, kid. Avenged Sevenfold, snapbacks,
Dude,
white
Avenged-
socks, fedoras, trench coats, cowboy boots, trucks, cricket phones. That's dumb.
Chain
Chain
wall.
wallets, Nike Shocks. No, that's dumb. 105.7. Carpenter jeans, memes, Pearl Jam.
Pearl Jam's not weird.
I like Pearl
I
Jam.
don't like Pearl Jam. Okay, and that's pretty much it. There's just some stupid ones that I'm not going to list, but
All right, so so you're saying that liking some of those things would make you weird
Yes.
kid, or that specific thing is weird kid?
same thing.
Okay, but you
thing.
said
Once you associate with it, you are weird.
Yeah. If
So
you
you're
wear jean
only-
shorts, you are a weird kid.
but you're only weird kid in that instance. So when you're
I mean, if you drop the jean shorts,
Yeah,
then
you
you're
could
not
say
weird
you
kid
could say
anymore.
that's weird kid to do. Like that's weird kid.
okay,
Yeah.
But mostly,
But
they
you
don't
can-
even know they're weird kid. They just think it's normal.
Exactly.
all right. So prior to opening your energy drink, no weird kid. In the time that you're drinking that energy drink, weird kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, buying the energy drink's weird kid. I drink energy drinks sometimes, but
Do you make excuses when you go up to the counter?
well,
to,
Kenny
buy your-
Kenny bothers me a lot about it. But I'm like, shut up, whatever. I don't care.
Let's say
Monster's weird kid because Monster's really associated with like
It's really
Extreme.
weird dubsteppy, motocross people.
Yeah, it's just like a strange thing.
All right. Do you feel the inclination to give excuses for your energy drink purchase when it's not Kenny? Do you walk up to the counter and you're like,
No, because they sell those things all day. So I'm just another weird kid. I'm just another weird. I mean, they don't think I'm weird. Though. I know I'm weird. I'm like, I feel kind of like embarrassed. I'm like,
Well, Red Bull's the only energy drink that's not weird kid.
What about Rockstar?
Rockstar's for old guys.
I love Rockstar. That's my.
I'm a Rockstar fan.
See, I like Rockstar. That's the only one I buy.
Full throttle, definitely weird kid.
Yeah, those are gross.
Yeah.
I'm a Rockstar guy, and that's the only one I buy.
All right, good. I'm gonna drink the shit out of those Red Bulls that are in the refrigerator. All right, one other thing we do for the podcast is we do plugs. So we're gonna plug the Whiskey War Festival. Okay, plug is like
Lincoln or
yeah, like hey, check out my whatever or check this out.
Okay.
All right, so we're plugging Whiskey War Festival June 29th, 2013. That's next Saturday.
okay.
You can check out the Facebook page. Easy as just Googling Whiskey War Festival, and then that'll bring you to where you need to be. Check out all the bands. We listen to Lesbians. You can reach them and listen to their music through there. We found that track on their Bandcamp.
Yep.
Facebook
too.
They have Facebook. Most of the bands do. I guess I'll do my Twitter, which is thelife.murphy. You got Patrick. His Twitter and Vine's a big thing. The P_niece. You guys got anything to plug? Do you want to get yourselves out there?
Yeah, I'm
Go ahead.
Yeah.
I'm at key_light stoned. That's my Twitter now.
Key Light Stoned?
Or, no. Yeah, Keystone Light. What am I saying? Okay, Key _ Light Stoned.
Nope, you said it.
I did it again? Oh, I must be
same way.
dyslexic. Okay.
Alright, good enough. I think people understand.
Yeah, we'll just
Anything
link
else?
it. Link it. Yeah,
We'll
me.
link it.
Mine is at Miles Murphy, 2 Y's on Murphy.
Oh,
And that is my Twitter.
MYLESMURPHYY.
Yes.
Alright, I think that'll wrap it up. Thanks for joining. It's been a pleasure. And until next time.
Don't be weird, kid.
Don't be weird, kid.
Weird kids can go fuck off somewhere.